In this video, I am going to show you how to do a side crow. It's quite different from the regular forward crow arm balance. And this one requires not only preparation for the wrist, but it also requires quite a bit of hip opening and quite a bit of twisting. So I highly recommend that you do a practice before this and really prepare your body for those movements. Once you are ready for it, if you're afraid of falling, and maybe even if you're not, take a pillow off to the side of your body to catch you if you do tumble. I'm going to show you over to the right first, but you can try either side first. I personally feel it's just a little bit more accessible and a little bit more natural for my body to go to the right, so I'm going to follow that, and I encourage you to follow what works for you. So we're starting down in this little crouching position. Your heels can be lifted from the ground. We want to turn our torso over to the side and then plant the hands down onto the ground. Just like crow, we want to find our palms really intentionally connected to the ground. Fingers spread wide. Your fingerprints, the fingertips, kind of drawing in like you're gripping onto the earth. Now, there's kind of two different ways we can do this. We can set this up so that your both elbows come onto the side of your leg, or it might be a little more realistic for you just to have one elbow at the center of your leg. Again, for me, it feels most natural to have two, and I feel most supported there, but you might feel different. So play around with both of those options. I'm going to cue for having both arms connected with your leg. So your hands come down. You're finding one elbow closer up towards your knees. And then you're going to start to lift up so that you can have the space to place your hip onto your back arm. Just like in crow, our arms are forward, and then we bend into the elbows. They're drawing back and they're drawing in. So we're not winging out to the side, but we're really creating this stable shelf for our body to be placed on. So hands are down, we have that foundation. We have our front arm connected, we lift up our hips, we're bending into the elbows, placing our body onto our back arm. Gazing forward once more. If you look down, that's where you're going, so you're looking up. Shift your weight into your fingertips, and then lift up your lift up your feet. It might work well to have one foot or both. And then option to straighten out your legs. This might seem counterintuitive, but it actually might be easier to extend your legs out. So that will be your bottom leg will go forward and your back leg will go to the back of your mat. It might be a totally different posture from side to side, so I really encourage you to play with one side and then the other, to use your props to support you, to catch you, and to simply just practice.